Hello everybody, this is Too Many Nights of the Zealot. Last episode we completed Return to the Gathering. This episode we're going to be starting with Curse of the Rougarou. However, before we begin, I wanted to talk about Nathaniel and Daisy's upgrades. Nathaniel upgraded his boxing gloves, both of them, to the level 3 version. And then he upgraded one counterpunch into the level 2 version. Daisy, on the other hand, she took Miskatonic Archaeology funding. Hopefully this will allow us to actually have all of our assets in play. This seems pretty key for her. She was only then able to upgrade one of the Forbidden Tomes she had, but she got the one that she wanted, the Discover Move and then Discover a Clue. Hopefully she'll be able to upgrade the next one in a sec, or after the scenario. And then she upgraded one of her Magnifying Glasses to Magnifying Glass 0. All right, I'll fix that up and then we can begin setup. All right, let's start with opening hands. Wow. Rod of Animalism, Lita Chandler, Stand Together, Get Over Here, and another Stand Together. Well, I think Lita and the Rod can stay. And so we'll stand. No, we'll toss these two. Toss all three. Sorry, keep these two, and get a guts and a boxing gloves and the toe to toe. Okay. Lita plus the boxing gloves should be a good time. All right, and then Daisy will draw. Research Librarian, Ward of Protection, Heavy Furs, Arcane Enlightenment, and the upgraded Forbidden Tome. All right, I think we'll keep these two and toss everything else. Or we keep the Research Librarian to make sure that we draw the Archive of Conduits. I think I will do that. So this would be on top. The next two are, oh, frick. Well, that's what we get. We drew the Archive of Conduits. And, that's just how it's going to be. All right, let us get this show on the road. Yeah. So we're playing in as a side story, and we spent an XP to get here, and we're using the same chaos bag, which means that there are no monster tokens in the chaos bag, thankfully. Terror grips New Orleans. Minnie Klein, your contact at the Arkham Advertiser, has slipped you a draft of the article over a cup of coffee at Velma's Diner. It would have gone to print had Doyle Jeffries, the lead editor, not scoffed at the concept. I believe his exact words were, "I ain't printing the ravings of some voodoo lunatic and passing it off as news," she explained. From the sly grin spreading across her face, you could tell she smelled the story. The headline was sensationalist. 3 killings in 9 days was enough to spook a town, sure, but you doubt all of New Orleans is gripped by terror and even knows about the killings. Still, something piqued your interest. Lady Esprit, the voodoo priestess from the article, claimed that a malign curse had taken root in the Bayou. There's something to this, isn't there? I know that look, Minnie said. You weren't sure. If Lady Esprit was right, this Rougarou wouldn't stop killing at 3, that's for sure. But curses? Wolf people? How could such things be real? Only one way to find out. You put on your coat and head for the North Side Station. Set up. Gather all cards from the following encounter sets: Curse of the Rougarou and the Bayou. These sets are indicated by the following icons, respectively. Set the Curse of the Rougarou encounter set aside out of play. Alright, so let's grab the Bayou. Here's everything from the Bayou. Get this over here. All right. Sort each of the locations into 4 piles by trait: New Orleans, Riverside, Wilderness, and Unhallowed. Okay, here are the New Orleans locations, the Riverside locations, the Wilderness locations, and the unhallowed locations. Randomly choose one of these piles and remove those locations from the game. Randomly choose another one of these piles and put those locations into play. Set each location in the other 2 piles aside out of play. Each investigator begins play at a Bayou location in play. All right, so I have some dice, I guess. I still have these D10s. These will have to do. So we'll just wait until we get from 0 to 4. So 0, 1, 2, 3. 0 to 3, sorry. 3. So we are not getting the unhallowed locations. These ones are getting removed from the game. And then we need to choose one to actually put into play. 0, 1, 2. Nope. 1. So we're putting the brackish waters and the 2 riverside locations into play. Everything else is getting set aside. And of course, we begin play at the Bayou location, which is the brackish waters. Okay. Set the following cards aside out of play: Lady Esprit, Bear Trap, and the Fishing Net. Lady Esprit, Bear Trap, Fishing Net. Shuffle the remainder of the encounter cards to build the encounter deck. And I believe... Is there anything else? Nope, that's the resolution. All right. So that is the setup of this scenario. We'll see how Nathaniel and Lily, oh Jesus, Nathaniel and Daisy do on their trip to New Orleans. If you like it, please comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time. This is SuperFang99 signing off.